Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today I want to do blooms and I want to do every coaster in a different color. So I already mixed my white, see it here, and I have 40 grams of white or of resin in each cup, and I put in each cup 2 drops of the white pigment paste. So I want to create my own colors, and here is a color sheet from Etter Art. So the first one, I want to make a sort of apricot color. So I will use 1 because it says 10 drops of white, but of course for the flower it's too much. So I use 1 drop of the yellow, and I thought I go with half a drop of the red. So I will see, this is a bubble, it looks more than it is, so I will see what color I can achieve here. If it's a sort of apricot color, and you need to stir it really well, so it's still quite yellow, it's not yet apricot, so I will use a little bit more, I think. But it's also a beautiful yellow tone, it's very warm yellow tone, like egg yellow. So I still put a little bit more in here till I have the color I want to have, the color shade. Yeah, you see, because it's always a bubble coming out, it's not so easy, but I'm sure I will get there. So again, just a little bit of the red. Maybe this is now better. Now I'm making a mess. And you see it's starting to get a different shade. But it's not yet how I want to have it. So you really need to play around a little bit, and this is what I like, because you can mix it how you want to have it. And yeah, now it's getting into apricot. Yes, this is the color I wanted to have. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. So you see, I'm gonna close this now. I clean this up later. So the second color, I want to make, let me have a look, a light pink, like this one. So I just put just a tiny bit of the berry onto my stick. Hope it will come soon. I used the berry already quite a lot of times, so I hope this is not too much, but I will see. Yeah, it's a nice pink tone. Could be maybe a little bit lighter, but I'm fine with this. Really beautiful. So then what else? I also want to make a nice greenish tone, so I think I go with just 1 yellow and 1 blue and see where I get. Because of the white, I'm hoping that it's not getting too dark. No, it's all right. It's almost looking like a petrol color, but more on the pastel side. So it's also very beautiful, like this. Look. And now my last color. And now I'm really thinking, what can I use to match these? Maybe a turquoise tone, or I think I go, no, turquoise. Well, this is a little bit turquoise. Maybe, maybe purple. What do you think? Or there's also dusty pink. Dusty pink also sounds very good. So I go with 1 drop of the berry, 1 drop of the red, and there should be 2 of the brown. So here's the brown. And I'm also hoping that my colors are not getting too heavy. But you know, I just love to play around. And look at this color. Isn't this beautiful? It's really a wonderful dusty pink tone. Really love this. I don't know if I said this, but I'm using here the Mastercast resin. It's a rather thick resin, and I guess I need to hurry up a little bit, but I also want to add a little bit of pearl mica into every color. Not too much like this, because I love to have this yeah, more icy effect. And I guess people who watch my channel, they know this, that I really love this artificial looking. So yeah, here can be a little bit more, and I think that's it. And then I need to mix my colors very well. So I hope I get some nice flowers in different colors. It's looking quite brown, actually. Not really. Well, is this dusty pink? It looks very similar to the color sheet here. Maybe a little bit more brownish, but I think it's all right. So I stir this and that. So if it's taking too long, please fast forward. I don't mind. It's, you know, I just don't want to stop this video, and I recently only started again to talk straight away while pouring, so I'm not used to this too much anymore. And yeah, really love those shadings. So I'm gonna clean this up. Where are my baby wipes? They're over here, so sorry if it's now a little bit loud, but the package. And I just make sure I clean this up. And then I take my resin and see, it's really nice. It also gets warm. And it's really in a wonderful consistency. It's also quite clear. What I did, because it's not too warm over here, I put part A into a warm water bath so that there are not too many bubbles in my resin. Unfortunately, at the moment we need to do it. There's still some bubbles, but it's rather okay. So now I need to see how much I can still pour into each mold. Yeah, there can be just a little bit more. I like to have my coasters rather full, but of course you need to be careful not to overfill, because you still need to do your design, your flower. But I just don't like to dome, and that's why I really try to fill up my coasters. So I think this is good. And now I can just take care that I can get rid of the bubbles. Which are trapped on the sides. So you see the full Monty, how I'm pouring, what I'm doing. And I'm never too good in getting all the bubbles out from the side. You know, people think I'm always so patient. I'm not always patient, so yeah. But there you go. Now a quick torch to pop some bubbles. See, there's still some of the bubbles trapped. And you need to be careful when you use the torch that you are not burning your mold or your resin. There was something in there. So always be very careful using your torch. I could also use the heat gun now, but it's easier that way for me at the moment. So, there's a big one. And now I just start pouring, and I start with the first color, with this apricot. And like I always do, because it's really the easiest also for beginners, just to make a spiral. And I'm really curious how these gonna turn out. And you see, just take your time. Don't be in a hurry. So, this is my first color. I will use the rest later for a leftover pour in a smaller mold, because I also have clear resin still. So now my second color here is the pink. Also in a spiral, so it's also nice to see if the color's behaving different from the pigment, or if we have the same effect, or I have the same effect because I'm the one who's pouring. So now the green one. And I also always like to have the clear as sort of negative space. I don't always need a background or to paint my coasters, but also this is a matter of preference, what you prefer to do. And yeah. And now the last one, which I'm not quite sure about the color. I should have maybe used a little bit less of the brown, but there you go. See, it is a brown dusty pink. So, and here the same. But I think if it's working, it will be a nice match of yeah, they're not really, they're half pastel colors, I think. So we will just wait and see. Sorry about me sniffing, but yeah, I cannot grab a tissue right now. I have a little bit problems with hay fever. So yeah, it is as it is. Just a quick torch before I start doing my flower design. So, and with this one, maybe I do all in the same way, just to go like from the outside in. I hope, you know, it's never too boring for you, because I do my flower design very often in the same way, but I just love it that way. So I think this is a very beautiful color. And now, shall I make them smaller? Or shall I leave it like this? Shall I put this outside? No, I just leave it like this. Maybe change of plan. Maybe I make every flower a little bit different. So what am I gonna do with this one? First from the outside in. Like so. Then here too. And shall I go? Do you know what? No, I go to my original plan. I do them all the same way. I'm sorry. But this is typical me, and this is what you normally don't see in a video when I do a voiceover, because I also cut out things of my pouring. So you don't see me doubting, you don't see me struggling, thinking, how am I gonna pour, what am I gonna do? So this green actually is also very, very pretty. And now my brownish tone, brownish dusty pink tone. It's also a beautiful color. But you see, my resin is really starting to thickening up. And I believe it's perfect for the flower, for the 3D bloom, the way it is now. So, and now a little swirl again, and then just a quick torch, and then I let my resin cure. I let my flowers cure. Maybe I take you down for a close-up in a bit. I don't know what's in there. There's something in there. It's not a bubble. So now it's gone. So we will see each other later. I will take you down for a close-up in a bit, and then we just have a look how they're gonna turn out, how it is with the pigment drops and the flowers when you mix all your colors yourself, because many people want to have colored flowers. So I think with the pigment drops it works really very, very well. Well, hopefully. It looks very, very promising, so fingers crossed. So, and as promised, look at these. They're really closed up nicely, and I'm so curious how they're gonna look on the other side. I really adore these. They're looking so cute. And I'm very happy that there is still negative space from the clear resin. So fingers crossed, guys, and we see each other for the great demolding. So next day, time for demolding, and I'm very curious how these turned out. So let me just get them out of the mold. And sometimes I just adore to have just a normal round or square mold without any ornaments or whatsoever. Sometimes I really love this. So this is the first one with the apricot, and I'm very curious. And look at this. What a beautiful color, and see those delicate petals. Really love this one. And you can really look through here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I'm very happy. So this one is the pink one. Let's have a look for the pink one. And it's practically the same. They're very identical. And sometimes it's not easy to make identical coasters. So yeah, I'm very happy. The green one, and also this one is very beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, it's very 3D in the center. I really love these. And again, it's also looking almost the same, just a different color. And with this one, I'm very curious with this color. So, and look at that. I love this color. It's meant to be this dusty pink. It has a brownish touch to it. Yeah, there almost fell something. Yeah, I really love these. And this sheen from the from the pearl mica. It's very beautiful. Okay, with an end video, I will often leave you, or I will show an end video after this now. And yeah, we see each other hopefully for the next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.